Well, it's Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. Um, this is just natural lighting from the window. So, in traffic. I don't know if you can hear that. But I don't know how I feel about natural lighting. But there it is. So, anyway, I got back from work. And yeah, last night, I thought about, or, but, I had to be, back awake at like, quarter after 3, be at work at 4. So I was just like, I don't understand it. It's emotionally complicated, and and I don't know how to feel based on what I was thinking before, and now I see this, and I don't know how to think about this, and so it's like I should just leave it alone. So that's what I did, and we had a pretty good meeting. Um, it was about emotional sobriety, and that's just something that there's no answer to that. That's just something, and it has nothing really to do about sobriety so much. It's more about just figuring out how to be human responsibly, and how to have feelings and have emotions, and you know responsibly. um, and not taking hostages, not being a victim, um, not taking prisoners, or making demands, or setting unreasonable expectations and things like that, or even I don't know. There's a, I don't know how it works as far as like anything that involves relationships or communication with another person. So I mean, outside just casual surface level stuff. Yeah. So I mean, this is why you know I am alone. It's like I know how to be alone. This is what I know. I don't have to deal with anything. I just have to have a good working understanding of what I think and what I do. And everybody else can do whatever else they do, and it's like, I don't know. But it seems like people seem to enjoy, the company of others. It's weird. And they have relationships, and they have families, and, you know, I just don't know where they're meeting these people. So, anyway, so I read what I read after the meeting, and it was like right after, and I saw it, and I read it. That's just the written, and like it made a lot of sense, and it was good, and I had a good takeaway from it. It was like you know, and then I got back, and and then I saw the the other thing, and the different version of it, and the comments on it, and I got a little lost there, and but I got to remember it's a different audience, I guess, and so there's a different whole people that are being spoken, and regarded and protected, and it's like, because like right now it's like I don't have anything that I have to like censor myself about, or try to uh, clarify for people. This is just raw. So there's no disclaimers, there's no instructions for how to view. There's no bullet points of, please, when viewing this video, please keep this in mind. No, there's no instructions for this video. Watch at your own risk. I should probably put a trigger warning. Danger, there's an Eric talking. So, but I don't. It is watch at your own risk, and the only hint is you got a day. You got a day, and if there's something going on in the world, I might be talking about it, but probably won't, because I don't live. I live in my own world. So, What's that? Anyway, I was just imagining if there was like a Godzilla attack or something, and it's like, I would probably just be like, huh, it is Tuesday. Makes sense. Godzilla attacks on Tuesdays. At least around here. I don't know what his schedule is elsewhere. I'm trying to keep it light. So yeah. So I think it had to be about humor. At least, and because I don't really have a really good understanding of, sarcasm or humor, even though I use it. I don't understand it, especially when it's like in text. It is hard for me to pick up on it in text, even though it's like, okay, I understand that there's probably some there, but I don't know where it stops and where it starts, and it's just, I just don't have an understanding. Maybe at one point I'd have a better understanding, but I've lost my sense of, connection, and it's like, so I'm just kind of in the dark, I guess. So, it's not a fun place to be, but I'm used to it, and that's not like a defeatist thing. It's just, so I'm just going to continue to do what I've been doing, and because I just feel like I was giving too much attention and being that guy that has to put on everything. It's like, no. Because, I mean, if it's somebody like I am okay with, and like as far as like on my stuff, I'm okay with everything being liked. I don't think, maybe it would get annoying. I don't know. So anyway, I don't seem to have that problem. So I don't know how I feel about it. I have yet to come across that situation coming to pass. But I can imagine that it would be annoying for somebody else, because I'm not them. So I want to be, and maybe they're being polite, or they don't know how to tell me that it's really annoying and to quit it. So, because they're just being nice. So, so I just decided to, just stop. Because I also think that I can be a bad influence. And I don't want to interfere or interrupt with whatever they've got going on. And if I am being annoying, or being a bother, or taking up time, or taking spoons, then that is a gift I can give, is to be one less thing to have to worry about or be a concern. It's like, if time is so precious and time is being divided in so many ways, then just there's too many people, there's too many things, there's too many forums, there are too many platforms, there's too many things to keep up with, and it's like, I can just be one less thing. That's a gift. Because it doesn't do me any good, and it doesn't do them any good if it's a stressful thing to have to make time. It's like, it shouldn't be. I don't think. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I don't imagine. It shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't feel like it's rushed or being, it should just be more natural, I think. Because if it's being forced or rushed or whatever, then it's probably not supposed to be. I don't think. Again, I don't have the experience. So it should have like a natural flow. So seems like just something's off. It's probably me. I'll volunteer. I mean, I don't really have the perspective or anything to frame of reference to determine what's normal. And besides, what is normal anyway? And what is real anyway? only what we tell ourselves and what we agree on. So we agree most of the time. So there has to be an understanding. If there's no understanding, then there's no conversation, and there's no communication, and there's no understanding, and there's no compassion, and there's no conversation. So I can come up with some weird ideas based on very little information. And also I can have, I can do a lot with a little. I can use it for, good or bad, depending on my mood. I can take myself into the darkest, deepest pits of despair, or, get, I don't know, climb whatever mountain, just float even. I wouldn't even have to climb. I would just float. But, and I just got home from work. So I'm just kind of pondering ideas or thoughts that didn't get dealt with last night because I was just confused. And I'm still confused. I thought about it a little bit today at work when I was running around. And I didn't arrive at any conclusions. So, I did what I did. And, it's like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still doing whatever it is I do. I'm just not really writing right now, but it's only been 2 days. And the main thing is I just stopped, giving those little, on everything. And it's just like, I'm just going to take a break from that. And it's like, you got other things going on. You don't need me to be paying that much attention. You've got other people. If they want to, they'll pay attention. But, I don't know. But I'm going to give the new work some breathing space, let it rest for a little while. I'll probably look at it again. And I don't have to have permission. I don't require permission. And maybe that's being rude or not. I don't know. But it is in a public place. So, and it is under a pseudonym. So, I think that gives me room to maneuver and find some distinction in between, the social mores and the taboo. I don't know. It's like it's like I don't need as much of a implied invitation. I can just, it's like, here's this, and I'll just respond. Here's this. And there's nothing else. It doesn't require any acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is fine, but it doesn't have to have it. It can just exist. And that's part of it. That's part of what makes it special, I think, is just, here's this thing. And what do you think about it? Well, here's what I think about it. Whatever it means, and it can just be there. And I don't know. And who knows what anybody else thinks? I only know what I think. I like what I think, for the most part, except for some of the things which I wish I knew. I really wish I knew. Oh, be careful what you wish for. Maybe I don't wish I knew. Maybe I know enough. At this time, I know enough. If I knew any more than what I know right now, I wouldn't be doing this, and I wouldn't be talking the way I'm talking. And who knows, maybe this is serving a purpose to get me to make a connection, but I don't feel like I'm making connections. I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels. But maybe it just leads to something eventually. It'll make sense at a later time. I like to believe that. this is not like the end-all, be-all of anything. It's just another day. So nothing I'm doing right now, I'm not making, like, there's no verdict, there is no judgment, there's no, anything like that. There's no conclusion. There never is. There is no it. There is no the end. I mean, there can be, I don't like it. I never like goodbyes. I try not to say them. I don't even like the word. Even just saying it just there, I didn't like it. I don't like the sound of it. I've said too many. There's just pauses and breaks. We'll see you later. I don't know. But anyway, I still feel pretty much, I feel different. I don't feel how like I felt in October, November, December. January and February have been interesting from my perspective. And that's why I have a record of it. So it's there. I almost wish I had this sort of thing going on October through December to see, but this wouldn't be how it is. So, but I have the writing, so that's there. So, anyway. Okay, enough of that. So, I did get confirmation that I will be changing my schedule at the beginning of this next pay cycle. So, Sunday, February 28th. So, that'll be fun. Going to work at 1 a.m., getting off work at 9:30 a.m. And be a change in schedule and a change in the way I do things. Just when I do things. At work too, because I have to like order product in advance, and so I have to think about when other people are working, and because I know when they usually get stuff out to me that I want and I need. So I'll have to factor it in that they won't be there, and it won't be available to me to have to work with. So I'll have to get it the day before. So I get it for the next day. So I'll have to get it in advance of the day where I actually want it. I'll have to think ahead to what I want in the future more and have. So, but I'll work on that. You don't need to. Industry talk. No. But and then I saw Barbara at the store today too. She came by to say hi. That's always nice when she comes by. And I'll be going to pick her up and take her down to the meeting, because the last 2 Tuesdays, we've had storms and it's been icy and it's been really cold. And so today it is sunny. You can feel the sun on your skin. It's really warm. It's like 45, but it feels warm with the sun. Take off your jacket, take off your coat. So that was nice. Is nice. It's only like 1:30 in the afternoon. I almost went to the park. I was thinking about go take some video of the water. I like the sounds. But another day, I think. So anyway, warmer temperatures. It's exciting. Thinking about giving running a try. If my old knees will forgive me. They probably won't. They probably won't like it at all. I just got to take it easy. That's tough, because I remember how to run, but the body, it doesn't remember so well. But I did quit smoking, so that's good. So that can only help a lot. And it's been over it's closing in at least 16 months. Yeah, over 16 months since I quit smoking. So, cool. It's like a little gift I gave myself back then. And what else? So I'm excited about the new schedule. I'll be working starting on Sunday. So Barbara will do that tonight. And the other thing that I have no idea what's going on with, which is, well, we'll see. I'm just kind of, I am not going to overreact, and I'll try not to underreact. And I'll try not to underreact to my underreactions. I mean, it's only been a couple days. So, and I'm not ignoring. I'm just not visibly doing little acknowledgments. I mean, because I don't get them, so it's like I don't see the. I don't think it has anything. There's something else going on. It probably has nothing to do with me, and I'm just reading myself into it. That could be just coincidence, and I'm just me inferring stuff, making poor deductive reasoning arguments, trying to figure out what makes sense and to fit things together, causation, correlation, whatever that stuff is. And it's like, yeah. I mean, it's like if there was anything to it, I would just be contacted, and I haven't been contacted. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I know what I'm doing, and I know how I feel. I have no idea what they're doing or how they feel. Maybe I'm supposed to, but there's too many characters. And it's like, what is real? I don't know. I've gotten lost. So, yeah, I have my own ideas and my own suspicions and my own theories, which I like, but I'm not going to discuss them. We'll see. But I'm prepared. I don't want to be so prepared. I've gotten better at it. Just that soul-crushing heartbreak when you're just so wrong about everything. It's like, and then it's like looking back and it's like, oh, so that's what that meant. Oh, good. That's great. Wonderful. I'm glad that worked out so well. I'll just go and live the rest of my life and I'll be okay. Thank you. So it's a good thing I don't have to understand everything. And it's a good thing that I'm just okay to live my life and try to not take myself so seriously. Seriously enough, but nothing is worth acting insanely rash over. If you catch my drift. Nothing's the end of the world. Even the end of the world isn't the end of the world. We've been living in the end of the world. And then, of course, with the environment, end of the world and everything. I mean, that is where it's a transition. We're in a transitionary period. Let's go with that. A transition from what we have come to know as being is changing imperceptibly slow. But anyway, I've gotten comfortable and I've developed this nice little rapport of conversation, but I really should go. Off to do whatever it is I do. Mysteries. I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And then I'm going to call Barbara and confirm that I'm going to pick her up at the time I pick her up. And then I'll probably watch a YouTube video or two. And then I'll take a nap. Exciting. But that's what I do. And then, well, I might do this again, or I might write, or I might read, or then I'll go pick up Barbara and go to the meeting and come back, and then I'll have to be at work, really early in the morning again. So I might write some, or I don't know. See, freedom. I can do whatever I want. I'm not really tied to any particular schedule, and I don't really have many people with any expectations on me, or even any asks or requests, or so this is why I have so much free time. It's not free time, it's just time. I don't have, on purpose, many connections, I guess, that require me to be, it's like I just do the things, but I'm not required to do them. And people have an understanding of, I don't know how it all works, but it works. And it doesn't cause me too much trouble. Not too much. Unless people start trying to make it cause too much. And then I just have to put a stop to it. Which a lot of times just means backing off, going away, withdrawing. I don't really have to confront anybody. I might confront them a little bit, just to, stand my ground and let them know that, this isn't just, I don't like, I try to treat people how I like to be treated. Respect and honesty and all that stuff. Treat people, dignity and yeah, honorably, I guess. So, I guess for me, a lot of that stems from, communication and conversation. And without those things, then I just don't have any idea really what's going on. And so, just feel like I'm just flailing about, and if I am making any good guesses, they're just unintentional. I make, I don't know. I'm just rambling, so don't mind me. So, should I go for 30 minutes just to pad it out and have a nice 30-minute video? I guess so. Better than an odd number, I guess. So I'm debating on whether to post those ADHD alien little comics, because they really touched home on quite a few points. So if it did for me, then maybe it does for anybody else too. So who knows? But anyway, in preparation for the coming 30 minutes, I'll go ahead and say bye.